Hello guys and welcome back to the series. Welcome back to Football Manager 2023 and our epic quest across Europe to win every top flight division in the European nations in the game. We've just arrived in nation number 20. There's 33 on the list, so we're whittling them down pretty quickly. Of course, last time you were here we did manage to finish the Czech Republic with Slavia Prague. And this is where we're at now. If we have a quick look, we've become the manager of AS Aris Salonika. It's been a season and a half since we won the league with Slavia Prague. I did stay on for the next season as well, and I repeated that feat. I did the treble the first season. I did the for the first time in a long time we've won a Cup of the Nations. So we did the league, the cup, and the Super Cup. Then I went on to win the league and cup again, and I left just before the Super League for the second time. It was when my contract expired, so I didn't actually resign from the job. My contract expired, and then I left. So I've clicked through a season basically waiting for a job to become available in Greece. I was really waiting for one of the big four that we've got here in Greece. Unfortunately it hasn't happened, and I got to the point where I was bored of click and continue, so I've become the manager of Aris Salonika up in the north of Greece, up towards Macedonia way. But yeah, we arrived with a record of 1,194 wins as an 86-year-old we are now. We're almost 50 years into this save. Next season is our 50th season. So we'll get into where we're supposed to be. The media predicted us to finish 5th in the top flight in Greece, just behind those big four. We do have a little bit of money. I don't know how much I've got to play with. Our fierce rivals are PAOK, of course, but one of the biggest teams in Greece are our fierce rivals, which is helpful, isn't it? We're currently a third of the way through the season here in Greece. I'm just going to click through all of this, and we'll get a look into the squad. They do expect us to avoid relegation this season, which tells you something of the season that Aris have had so far. When we eventually get there, so many click and continues. Here we are, we're Aris. We are currently 13th in the Greek Super League 1, second bottom. We've got 7 points from 9 games. Now, AEK did win it last season. Olympiacos were insecure for the whole of the summer, but they've come back and you can see the top of the league. So he's not insecure anymore. The big three teams, the managers and the boards, the chairmen, they seem very, very volatile. Olympiacos were top of the league last season and the manager was insecure. So they do seem very volatile. But Olympiacos was the one that was potentially going to come available, but as you can see, it didn't. And like I say, I just got bored of click and continue consistently. So here we are at Aris. Like I say, that we are predicted to finish 5th, which is not too far behind the big four. We do have 4 big teams in this country though, so it's probably going to be the biggest challenge that we've got yet, overcoming 4 big teams as opposed to just the 1 or 2 that we've had in the past. So in terms of our squad, let's have a look at that first of all. Our highest ability player is a player called Carlos. He's an 18-year-old Brazilian. He's a left back. He doesn't look great. I'll be honest, he doesn't look great. On 2k a week, 5.5 million valuation. I say he doesn't look... No, he's not good at all, is he? He's not good at all. Is this the kind of quality of players that we've got here? Next up is there's a lot of Brazilians here, by the way. Next up is another Brazilian, a right back. I would actually be tempted to say that he was more talented than the first player that we looked at, purely from his polygon. He's on 3.5k a week, £2 million value. We've got some work to do with this squad. Let's put it that way. There's another Brazilian. We've got a few foreigners. We've got a lot of Greeks, Serbs. What's the rules for registration? Let's have a look. The match squad must have no more than 5 non-EU players. That's easy enough. Youth contracted players are not allowed to play. Only players registered. Right, so what's the registration rules? Maximum of 6 foreign-based players over 22 on loan at one time, and a maximum of 6 players over the age of 22 out on loan to a foreign club. So the registration's pretty lax. In terms of the club, they have got 3 Super League titles. The last one was in 1946, so just after the war. We're currently 5.3 million in debt. We're over the wage budget. I've picked a good team here, haven't I? Picked a good team. A key player is a man called Kovacevic. He doesn't really play in a position that we play in. Inside forward, he can't finish. The Belarusian. Yeah. Yeah. This is going to be fun, isn't it? We've got 1 win in the league so far, and it was against Panathinaikos. Apologies for the name pronunciations again, guys. It's Greece. You've seen how long some of the names are in Greece. Giannakopoulos and stuff like that. You know, give me a chance, okay? I'll get it as quickly as I can. Our next match is in 5 days' time, though. We're probably going to do 2 in this episode. We're going to take on Panachaiki and PAS Giannina. We'll take on those 2 teams. I believe they're somewhere near us in the league. Yeah, Panachaiki are 10th and Giannina the team below us in the league, the only team below us in the league. So we are going to take them on. We have got the kits in again as well with Kitbasher. Thank you very much to Nijmegen, the creator of Kitbasher there. The only one for some reason that I couldn't get done was Aris Salonika, of course, city rival of ours. Basically, the way the Kitbasher works is you get the team or league from Wikipedia, and you paste it into Kitbasher. Aris didn't work for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it didn't work. But financially, we're in a hole. We are in a really big hole, and we've got, from what I can see, a pretty poor squad. So I've got some work to do. I'm going to see if I can potentially move some players on as quickly as possible. I am going to have a look through the squad myself now in the 5 days leading up to the game against Panachaika. And I'll come back in those 5 days and we'll take on that first game, guys. So catch up with you guys again in just a minute. Right, guys, welcome back to the first game. Away to Panachaiki. This is the first lineup that we've gone for. You can see that the team aren't very familiar with it. We've done our usual. We've loaded the tactic. We've asked the assistant to pick the best possible 11 in this drop-down box over here. And this is what he's come up with. There's a couple of changes. We've got a couple of suspensions, so I have had to take 2 of them out and put 2 more in. But obviously, we'll get to know the squad as we go on. So in goal today, we've got Xenophon Dactylas. He's not a bad goalkeeper, is he? 33 years old, though a little bit old. Formerly of AEK. Not too bad. Conceded 10 in 9 in the league so far this season. Right back today is one of the stand-in ones. It's going to be Gian or Gian. I'll go with Gian. I think we've already looked at Gian, haven't we? He's the right back. Yeah, not too bad. Could be better, but not too bad. Flegas. Charalampos Flegas. Centre-half for today. Another one of the replacements for a suspended player. He's actually not too bad. Not too bad. He's pretty good as a cover. So we'll leave him in. Mohamed Mbom is a Frenchman. Again, not too bad. He wasn't happy when I obviously joined the club. He wanted a new contract, so I've offered him a new contract. It's £1,000 more a week than he was on, unfortunately. But happy players play better. So, again, not too bad though. Not too bad as a centre-half. Left back today is going to be Suarez Jr., a Portuguese 22-year-old left back. What my assistant considers to be the best left back at the club, despite the fact that they think Carlos has got the highest ability at the club. So don't take star ratings to heart, guys, because it just shows you that Suarez Jr. for me is a much, much better player than Carlos is. But look at the star ratings. Work it out yourself, you know. In midfield, defensive midfielder today is going to be Rezic, Croatian. Needs to be better. Not great. Not great at all. Mithimis is going to be one of the Segundo Volantes today on attack. He's actually quite good there. He can't finish though. So that's a weakness that we've got there so far, is finishing. Svarnas, another Greek, 34-year-old, another one who's getting on a little bit. But again, is another one who's not too bad as a Segundo Volante. Is another one who can't finish though. So neither of Segundo Volantes are any good going forward, really. Mane, another Frenchman, 25-year-old, as an inside forward on the right-hand side, is pretty decent. Got good pace, agility, acceleration, dribbling, finishing's not too bad. I'm quite pleased with him. On the left-hand side is a 29-year-old Greek, Demosthenes Canavetas. Again, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Unfortunately, he does lack the finishing, but his pace again, his acceleration, crossing, passing, okay. We can live with that. He's injury prone, I've just noticed there. And up top today is going to be Marko Savkovic, Serbian. Not too bad. Considered to be a deep lying forward though, as an advanced forward. Again, not too bad. I did notice that we do have another pretty decent striker somewhere in Pantelis Stamatelis. Yeah, Stamatelis. Again, another one who's not too bad. So we've got a few options going forward there. Right, and we're underway in our first game in nation number 20 of Greece. We've got a highlight straight away, and it's Mbom bringing the ball forward over the halfway line. Does a little twirl on the ball. Finds Svarnas. We're in already. Savkovic, it's forced a save from the goalkeeper inside the first 16 seconds of the game. If we can continue to do that, then that would be absolutely fantastic, wouldn't it? It's going to be Mane to take this corner from the right-hand side towards that near post, and Mbom who gets his head on the ball, and it's gone just over the bar. So inside the first minute, we've had 2 shots on goal already, which is a great start. Hopefully we can keep that up. But yeah, nation number 20, guys. The journey's going really, really well. As now Panachaiki do come forward themselves. Don't ask me to pronounce the corner taker's name because I'm not going to. It's headed clear by Savkovic. It's the corner taker again, driving towards the area. He's going to get an effort away. It's gone over the bar though, thankfully for Aris. Flegas with a deep free kick finds Rezic. Mithimis into Mane. He's got Gayan on the overlap. Good ball into the box towards the far post. It's a tame effort from Canavitas with that one there. You can see by our players' match fitness, by the way, guys, that these guys have not been playing so far for the club this season. But in our formation, they can consider to be the best players in that position. So we do need to get them up to a bit of match fitness. As the season goes on, I'm pretty confident we can stave off relegation. As Canavitas comes forward with this one now, he finds Suarez Jr. on the left-hand side. Can he get the ball into the box? The Portuguese towards Mane at the back post. Mane does get his head on the ball, but it's another one that's gone just wide of the post. But it's a good start here, good start. We are on top. On the stroke of half-time now, and it is Canavitas with the ball again. Finds Gayan to Mithimis. Svarnas out wide to the left towards Canavitas again into the box. It's another wasted effort. Another wasted effort from Savkovic there. But at half time we are marginally on top. The board and the supporters do expect us to draw this game. So I think for a first game in charge in a new country with a new team, I think a draw would be a fair result away from home as well. But we're doing quite well. We're doing quite well. And it's Mane to take the corner on the right hand side. Towards Mbom again at that first post, but it's gone against the top of the crossbar, I believe, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. We're going to take Savkovic off because he's not having the best of games on a 6.4. Mane isn't either, but I think the corner takers, who we're going to get on, we're going to get Stamaletis on. Do you know what? We're going to take Mane off. Let's get Liaris on. Again, I'll learn these players as I go along, guys. Liaris doesn't look too bad. So we'll make those 2 substitutions. Hopefully we can improve. But it is Panachaiki coming forward, 65 on the clock, in the area. They do get the ball across and Mbom heads it clear, but only as far as Nizamis. It's hit the bottom of the post. I thought the goalkeeper saved it, but no, it's hit the bottom of the post. So a little bit of a let off there. We're not really threatening ourselves, are we, going forward? Despite probably being much better in this game than Panachaiki are. And again, Stamatelis, who we've brought on off the bench, is down to a 6.4. So our strikers are not really in the game. Can we snatch it at the death here, though? It's Gian to Razic. Back into the box towards the back post. Again, it's another header that's gone just over the bar. So there's shoots here, guys. There is shoots of some good players. As Mithimis takes this corner, it's towards that near post again. I think we've been given a lifeline here, guys. We've been given the chance to win the game. It's hit a hand of a Panachaiki player. We've been given a penalty in the 88th minute. Who's going to take it? Is it going to be Stamatelis? I think it is. It's Stamatelis from the bench to win the game. He slots it away. Slots it away right in the corner. Stamatelis with his first goal of the season. gives Aris the lead in the 89th minute. In our first game in charge, this would be a great win for us if we can pull this off. And we have pulled it off. Gayan, the stand-in player for today, picking up the man of the match performance. We did dominate that game. We did deserve to win that. You can see just by the match stats. We've restricted Panachiki to just the one shot on target. I think we deserved to win that. Regardless of whether it was a penalty that got us there, I think we definitely did deserve to win that game. So what that win's done for us so far, guys, is it's actually moved us up a couple of places in the league. We've actually gone above Panachiki. We're on to 10 points from 10 games now with a -5 goal difference. Aspirations for this season could be the top 6. Top 6, one thing that I didn't look over with the league, by the way, at the start is it does split. It's 26 games. Each team play each other twice. It then splits into a championship group where there's 10 games and a relegation group where there's 7 games. So there's 6 teams in the top and 8 in the bottom. Hopefully we're in that top 6 and we can push on to Europe, really, because we need it. We need it. If we need any money to spend next season to improve this squad, if one of the big boys doesn't become available, then we do need to be making some money. I've got 6 days to the next game, so I'm going to click forward through now. I'm going to get to the next game and see if we can see if we can beat bottom of the league in Giannina. So I'll see you guys again in just a minute. Right, guys, welcome back to the second game of today's episode. It's our first home game in charge here of Aris against PAS Giannina. It's pretty much the same lineup as the last game. One forced change we do have to make is we've got an injury to Ivan Rezic in the middle of the park. I think it's actually a cold he's got. Yes, it is a cold. There's a bout of cold going around the squad at the minute. So we do bring in Adamo here. A Belgian, not one I've signed, not in this series. We've got so many Belgians that we've signed in this series. But he's not too bad. He's more of a deep line sort of playmaker as a defensive midfielder. He can't tackle, but it's pretty much what we've got. So he's going to be the one who comes in for today. Everywhere else on the pitch is the same. So hopefully we can make it back-to-back wins to start our reign here in Greece off. And again, we've got an early highlight. It's Giannina losing the ball, though. It's Kanavitas Milosevic gets back and gets the ball for Giannina, but Gayan's done really well to win that one. Feeds the ball forward down the line towards Mane, gets it across for Marko Savkovic with his 4th goal of the season. Finds the back of the net in today's game after having a bit of a woeful game last time out. But he's put that one away well. Gian does really well to win that. He plays a great ball down the line towards Mane. Mane does really well as well. One touch and finds Savkovic in the middle. And it's a good finishing at that near post by Savkovic to give us the 1-0 lead inside the first 5 minutes, which is fantastic. 25 on the clock now. It's been quite quiet. It's a free kick floated in towards that back post by Mane. We do get a head on the ball, but it's straight into the hands of Kotopo. The goalkeeper. These Greek names are gonna get me this season. Lucas Gian again nipping in and pinching the ball, looking to drive forward. Kanavitas over the top. Langloy has missed it. In again, and Svarnas gets his first goal of the season. Manthos Svarnas. A little bit of a comedy of errors there at the back, really, for Giannina. You can see why they're at the bottom of the table. First of all, this ball here should have been cut out by the defender, but he's missed that. Kanavitas does well. The goalkeeper and the defender could really have got in the way of that and blocked that one. But, we're not going to complain. We're 2-0 up, which is fantastic. We're reversing that negative goal difference that we've got slowly. And we're looking to make it 3 before half-time. It's going to be a free kick. I believe it's going to be taken by Mane. It is. Mane from about, 30 yards out. He's hit the top of the crossbar. Decent free kick there from Mane. And at half-time, it's another dominant performance so far from Aris. I know we've not really played any good teams yet. We've played teams in and around us, but we've dominated in both the games, which is all you can ask for as a new manager, really. Let's just hope it's not the new manager bounce, and we can continue this up throughout the season. We are looking to make it 3, though, straight after half-time. It's going to be Mane again. Has he found his range now? He has. The goalkeeper's been forced to get a glove to this one. And push it behind for a corner, which Mane himself is going to take. looking for the big men at that near post again. It's towards Flegas. It's somehow the goalkeeper saved it, then cleared it off the line from the follow-up. That would have been another fantastic goal for Aris to score to make it 3. And we're still looking to make it 3. It's Flegas to Mbom. Driving forward. He needs some support though. He's got Suarez Jr. outside of him. Great ball into the box by Suarez Jr. Mane, he's been good in this game, but he really needed to apply the finish to that fantastic cross in there by Suarez Jr. Mane with this deep free kick though. The bend on that towards Flegas, and it's gone just over the bar again. Coming up to 20 minutes to go. We're still piling the pressure on here. It's Gian to Adamo. Svarnas, scorer of the second goal. Goes for goal again. It's gone just wide of the post from Svarnas. But again, we are the only team in this game really. Giannina have absolutely offered nothing going forward until now. Until I open my big mouth, and they could be coming forward here. Gian tries to get his foot in, but he can't. It's towards Milosevic in the box. We do head it clear though. It's Eriksson now. Ball over the top towards Milosevic, who's in behind, and Dusan Milosevic gets one back for Giannina. That's the first shot that they've had on target the whole game, and it's gone in. Okay, yeah, awesome. Mane with the corner, and Bomb gets his head on it, but it's gone just over the bar again. Mane, loads of free kicks in this game, guys. Flegas towards Mane and Flegas seem to be combining well from these free kicks. We're just not finding the target with them, unfortunately. But we're approaching the final 5 minutes of the game. It's going to be Mane again with another free kick. Loads of set pieces in this game. Mane to take this one again. He's hit the target again, but the goalkeeper's been forced into another good save. And again, Giannina have managed to hack the ball clear. And we're still coming forward. We are still coming forward. It's encouraging signs, this, guys. This is really encouraging for the future for Aris. Gian, though, towards that back post. Suarez Jr. this time gets his head on the ball, but it's another poor header this time, really. It's gone over. Is this going to be the equaliser? You can see it coming, can't you? You can see the equaliser coming. As the goalkeeper goes along, please win the header. Flegas does win the header. It's Mithimis into Svarnas. Back to Mbom. Mbom towards Svarnas again. Flegas. I think we're just playing the clock out here now, guys. We don't really need to go forward, but they're going to. And Bomb's going to bring it forward. He's looking over the top, but the defender manages to get it clear. And now here comes the attack from Giannina. This is the equaliser, isn't it? Or is it Mbom getting sent off? No. Adamo's done well to get there. Flegas to Gian. Mithimis. Now this time over the top towards Savkovic. He's put it just wide of the post. That would have killed the game off. That would have killed the game off, that one. As it happens, I'm still sat here biting my nails. But we have held on. And that is a great start to life in Greece. 2 wins from 2. So after that latest round of fixtures, guys, you can see that we are up to 8th place in the table. There's a couple of teams around us yet to play, but we have managed to almost double the team's points tally in our 2 games here so far. We're also working on that negative goal difference that we've got, but we've moved away from that relegation zone. I know the league does split, but we've moved away from the bottom of the table quite comfortably there. Hopefully we can keep that going throughout the rest of the season. I am going to keep an eye on possibly any jobs becoming available. This filter keeps breaking itself. I've got Switzerland loaded as well, guys. I'm ready this time, ready for the next one. I'm only stable, apparently. I'm only stable. But Panathinaikos, you can see Olympiakos, PAOK and AEK. They're all up here. They're all secure. So, yeah. I think what we're going to do, though, guys, is we're going to come back at the point where the league splits. I think that's probably the best thing to do. We'll come back at the point where the league splits, see which group we're in, and see exactly how we can get on for the rest of the season and where we're going to be going forward. We do need to repair this as well, which is massive. But guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome to Greece. Hopefully we can tick it off in reasonable fashion. You know, nation number 20. We are most of the way there on our journey, and the finish line is sort of in sight. It's sort of in sight. 12 to go after this one. But guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, please hit that subscribe button and the like button for me. It does help me out massively. And I'll see you all next time. So cheers, guys. Catch you later.